With all sincerity, I thank you for your phone call. This is the owner of Cup6, Suzuru speaking. I am extremely delighted to know that you're interested in our services. Of course, I know that our customers are unable to let their voices out. So please, do not think that you're obliged to answer me. Just like how it is impossible for me to ask you to talk about something. However, there is one thing I must ask you to comply with upon availing the services offered by Cup6. Please, do not be alarmed. It is something very simple. Something very easy. It is something of an extreme importance when you engage in my service. If it is not fulfilled, I will end up being nothing but a foolish perrault. In other words, if you cannot keep this promise, my services will be meaningless. I will only ask you one thing. You must absolutely obey whatever I say. If by any chance you find this impossible, kindly hang up the phone. I humbly apologize for this short time, but I'm going to give you 3 seconds to make up your mind. I hope this meeting may become an unforgettable encounter, unlike anything else for you. Once again, I sincerely thank you for availing of my services. The name of the club, Cup6, is derived from the actual Six of Cups tarot card. The meaning of this card is pleasure, and then joy, gratification. I hope I provide my client the best pleasure and an abundant feeling of satisfaction. And now, I end the explanation of this club with that. Before we begin, there are 2 things I'd like to ask you in order to guarantee the effective and successful service. I deeply apologize for this lengthy explanation. Please forgive me, for I'll try to make it quick. The first one. From beginning to end, please do note that the service will take some time. Please set aside an hour for service. And the second one. I recommend you to start the service in a quiet place during the time you're about to take a rest. And that's all for the explanation and the favors I'd like to ask you for. I'm deeply grateful from the bottom of my heart for your precious time. Well then, I would like you to allow me to begin the service before that. Please remember the promise that we made right before we started. You must obey whatever I say. However, somehow, I wish you would not forget. Alright. I'm sorry that I'm going to stop using Gego from here onwards. It will only make us both nervous. You are Cup6 first ever client. You will surely be someone I will never forget. From here, I will be taking a few of your precious minutes. If there are any people around you, please go somewhere you can be alone. However, if you prefer having someone around you that you would like watching, well, that's a different story. Turn off your lights and hop into bed. You don't have to rush. I'll wait. This service is most effective during nights you find it hard to sleep. You feel irritated because of stress, or when you're lonely. You'll understand why after you get through this service. Nah, you're a smart person, so I bet you already have an idea. Are you in bed now? Lie down comfortably and relax. Inside your quiet room, you won't be able to hear any noises of sounds. It's our time alone. I don't want you to worry about what's going to start. I won't do anything to harm you or ask you to do anything that offends you. Close your eyes. Concentrate on my voice. If you listen to me with your eyes closed, don't you feel like I'm right beside you? Even if that's not the case, I'm sure it gives off the illusion or feeling that I'm close enough to touch you. Even if I'm on the other side of the line talking to you, unable to hear your voice, I feel as if you're very close to me. Close enough for me to kiss you on the ear. The kind of face you make. The kind of voice you let out. The kind of body that you have. I'm imagining all of them. Well, sensing every presence over the phone. I'll now begin my service. You can keep your eyes closed. And with this, have you figured out what's about to start?